Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're on one of these spectacular little adventures, and of course there's some strange things going on in the background. Someone's speaking a bit of Arabic by the sounds of it on the radio, but look at that. Oh my goodness. Feast your eyes and digest. That is the blue Mediterranean Sea. And of course this is Rikos Beach, by the way, and it could be one of the best beaches in the world. Certainly those guys over there are having a great time. They've got their inflatables out, he's got his red shorts on, and they are, well, monkeying around in that blue Mediterranean Sea on a spectacality of a morning indeed. If you like what you see, hit the like, hit that subscribe. Don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my completing utter madness as I take you on my travels in and around Paphos. Slowly but surely we're going to be heading off into the mountains and some of the mountain villages, so don't forget to come and join me for those adventures. And of course, more often than not, you'll find us in downtown Kato Paphos. We're going to be going to the old town, and we're going to be coming up with some interesting content for you guys. But we ask you, drop in the comments, get involved. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Tell us, where would you like us to go? What kind of videos would you like us to do? Would you like a video on immigration, how you can move to downtown Cyprus, and of course Paphos in particular? Would you like to pop into one of these beach bars? This is the Cabana coming up right now, and of course if you're in downtown damp and dreary South Wales and your name is Baron Jeremy, and of course there's that evil twin Baron Simon, guess what? In November, you'll be sitting on there, supping on a latte, looking out into that blue Mediterranean Sea. And I tell you what, do you want another look at it? It is an absolutely spectacular morning today. And there's a lot of people come out and they are enjoying it. Feast your eyes and digest. Look at that, you see? All these guys, well, they're having a great time. There's even a guy out in the blueness on a blue paddleboard that he's paddling like crazy because he wants to get down to downtown Kato Paphos, perhaps into the harbour area, and perhaps pop in there, get himself a breakfast, get himself a pint or two. You never know. There could be one waiting there, especially for you. But there's no doubt about it, Rikos Beach is one of the most popular beaches in downtown Paphos. It's just up from the Hotels Road, by the way, if you are curious. If you understand where the Louis Vuitton Beach Hotel is, that's the first hotel as you start the ascent down to the Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. This beach, if you go out of its back door and take a left, is where you'll get to in around about 5 minutes on foot. And when you get here, look, yeah. Doesn't get much better, does it? So get yourself on that internet and look for that perfect holiday. And if you need any help and any advice, drop it into the comments. Perhaps if there's somewhere that you spotted that's tickling your fancy and you want to know its proximity, for example, to Coral Bay, or its proximity to the old town, or perhaps to this beach, you drop it in those comments and we'll do our very best to give you our impartial view and let you know, based on what criteria of a holiday that you want, if we think it could be that perfect place. That's the Thea Beach Bar there, by the way. And coming up just further yonder is the Rikos Beach Bar, which is where this beach gets its name from. A long time ago, a gentleman called Rikos opened this bar, and from that moment on, it became known as Rikos Beach. And it could be that greatest beach in the Mediterranean, because of course it does look out into that blue Mediterranean Sea. See, someone not looking at what they're doing, the guy reversing wasn't looking at what he was doing, and of course the person in the little Honda wasn't looking at what they were doing. So I warn you now, if you have stolen a car, you've borrowed a car, or perhaps you've even gone and rented a car, if you're driving around in downtown Paphos, be very careful indeed, because most people are pondering on something else. Perhaps they're making a YouTube video, perhaps they're smoking a big boy cigar, but more often than not, they're either looking out into the blue Mediterranean Sea, or they're looking for a frappe or their mobile phone. Yeah, so be careful. That's what I'm saying. Stick with us, because we're now slowly but surely going to join Passidonis Avenue, and that is the hotel strip, the main road of hotels. And of course we're going to head deep into downtown Kato Paphos, the promenade and the harbour area. Along the way, I'll name a hotel or two, and have a chit chat with you guys. And I do thank you very, very much for continuing to keep on coming back for the little channel known as Marika and me. As I was saying, the hotel I was talking about is about to come up now, and it is the Louis Phaeton Beach Hotel, and it sits right on the cusp of that blueness. If you walk out the back door, there's quite a nice little beach area, nice rocky area as well, but on top of all of that, of course, there is a spectacality of a view indeed. And if you turn down this way, you've got the TAS Water Sports, by the way. Some great guys, they really are. And they've got jet skis, they've got parasailing, you name it, they've got it. So if you want to go and do some water sporting, this could be that place for you. See, there's their operation, and I'm pretty sure that Alex is standing there with his gumbarus, and they're waiting for you. And they'll take you out into that blueness, and you will get a great, great time indeed. They've got pedal boards, they've got these spinning things that they attach to the back of speedboats. They've got a banana boat as well, by the way. Lots of great ideas for you to have a great time in that blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea. And I want to do a big shout out to a girl who's in Paphos as we speak. Her name is Lady Sarah, and she's got a t-shirt on, and she's had this t-shirt made, and it says blue Mediterranean Sea. So slowly but surely, I think the little channel known as Marika and Me is working its way into the hearts of some of our superstars, and we do thank you very, very much indeed for that. We wish you a fabulous holiday, and you never know, one of these nights you might catch us at the King's Restaurant. That's where we like to hang out. That's the first restaurant as you enter the harbour area. You'll find us sitting to the building side on the right hand side. I'm the idiot in a blue hat with a pair of sunglasses, and of course sitting right next to me is the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course we all know her name is Miss Ochin Gracivia Labouf. Now, do you want to go and have a look at a work of art and again capture a little view of the blue Mediterranean Sea? Yeah, okay, let's go and have a look. A little adventure continues, a little bit of off-roading. We're going to go down to the little white church with a blue roof, and I tell you what, it is a beautiful church. And if you want to see more of it, go and hunt on YouTube, Marika and Me, little white church with the blue roof, and I'm pretty sure this little video will come up with us dancing and prancing and walking around in this church, and it is an absolute work of art. It's coming up on the left hand side. I'm going to go and turn around, and you are going to get a fabulous view of it. But just before we do that, look at that. Oh my goodness, there it is. There's a man out on some rocks doing some fishing, and of course this is a beautiful beach to rear on the hotels on the hotel road. But what a great place to feast your eyes upon for a few seconds. Well, I light up the Big Boy cigar. And on that note, I'll say a big shout out, of course, to our man known as Baron Von Cigar. Lord Martin, Lady Victoria will be waiting for you when you get on that big bird and jet into downtown Paphos. Do you want to watch some guys play some bowls? So they're throwing these little metal balls, and they're trying to get it as close to the little red one, which you probably can't see. But they seem to be having a great time and some great fun right in front of that blue Mediterranean Sea. See? These are some of the things you can do and chill out when you come on your holidays to downtown Paphos. Plenty of activities, whether you are young or whether you are older, a little bit like myself. I like to just drive around in cars. On that note, I have mentioned in the previous video, there's a brand new channel coming to YouTube. And of course that channel is going to take you on little adventures off-roading in and around, probably in an old Toyota Land Cruiser. And there's that church. Do you like it? Not bad, is it? It's all nice and white, and it's got a nice blue roof. And it's a very quaint church indeed. There's a little area to the side, again, a little white building with a little blue roof on it, and that's where you can go and light that candle for that special person that perhaps you may miss in your life. On that note, big shout out to my mate, Lord of the Simon in downtown Nantwich, of course his girl that got in charge of the crew, Lady Jessica, Princess Megan, and of course my little mate is growing quickly, but he's still my little mate, soon to be my big mate, Gangster Max. We're looking forward to seeing you guys when you jet in to downtown Paphos. So come on, let's get back onto the main hotel strip and let's head along the road, name a hotel or two, and of course jet into downtown Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. The main event, as we call it, because most people who are coming to Paphos probably want to come and hang out, certainly for a day or two, in and around the promenade and harbour area, which is why we keep stressing so much about the choice of where you go for your holiday. You might have found a bargain, or you might have just found somewhere you think looks really, really nice, but it doesn't mean it's in the location that you want. So drop it into the comments, tell us what you want, and we'll tell you if you've made the right choice. This is the Aquamar Beach Hotel and Spa, 4-star, again sits on that coastline. Out of its back door, you've got the blue Mediterranean Sea, and that could be that perfect hotel. Now remember, in this area here, if you are intending to commute, should we say, into the promenade and harbour area, let's say every day, on foot, you can walk along this pavement or go out the back door and go along the coastal pathway. And it'll take you around about 20 to 30 minutes, depends on your fitness, and of course depends on how many times you stop to look out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. But there's no doubt about it, it's a great area to be. There are bars and restaurants around here, as you can see on the other side of the road. And of course, just down the road is the Triangle area. Again, full of bars and restaurants. And if you want to see an evening tour of those, why not go and hunt it on YouTube, Marika and me, the Triangle area, and that video will come up especially for you. That's the Athena Beach Hotel there on the left-hand side. Very, very popular hotel. Lots of people come there again and again. And there was 2 guys from downtown in South Wales who stayed there not that long ago, and they're coming back again very, very soon indeed. She's a girl who likes a bit of brightness in her life. She's already found the man of her dreams. That's our Lord of the Jace, and of course hers. Who is she? Lady Whitney. We're looking forward to seeing you guys when you come back to Paphos. Absolutely wonderful couple, and if you want to watch their proposal, well, Jace proposing to Lady Whitney, why not go and hunt it down on YouTube on the little channel known as Marika and Me. All you got to do is search Ocean Vision Marika and Me proposal, and I'm pretty sure that that video will come up especially for you. And a lot of people have mentioned they had tears in their eyes, and of course I know Whitney did as well, and I think well, Lord of the Jace was shaking like a leaf, but luckily she said that big yes. Do you want to see a beach bar? Yeah, come on, let's turn into this car park and let's have a look at the Antasia Beach Club. And it sits right on the beach, by the way, and this could be one of the best beaches in Paphos, and it's situated to the rear of the Amarvi Hotel. That's a very, very posh hotel indeed, 5-star luxury. And of course, if you're from downtown in York, yeah, you got a Cheshire cat grinning man, yep, who's always gallivanting around on the Paddy expenses account. This could be that perfect hotel, and perhaps pop into this rather nice beach bar themed on the idea of a ship. It's got an upper level, it's got a lower level, but one thing's for sure, you're always going to get a spectacality of a view straight out into that blue Mediterranean Sea. Let's rejoin the main road, Hotel Strip, past Adonis Avenue, and let's work our way into downtown Kato Paphos, and again name 1 or 2 hotels along the way and have a chitter chatter with you guys. Now, you may know there's already 2 new channels on the block. One is called Marika and You. So if you want to see Marika showing you some of her clothes, sunglasses, handbags, talking about motivation, talking about dieting, and talking about her life, why not go and hunt it down? The link is on our About page. And of course, the title of the channel is Marika and You. And if you want to watch an idiot with a blue hat, losing money on cars, now and again making a couple of bob, taking you around the body shop, taking you around the mechanic shop, and generally showing you what goes on in the world of cars, I've got my own channel, and of course that is Cars and Me. And I'd say a big thank you to all of you guys, and of course some of the new guys who didn't even know who we were. We've hit the magic 100 on mine, and of course just over 100 on Marika. Subscribers, that is, family members as we like to call you. We thank you very, very much indeed, and hopefully you guys will continue to support us and continue to keep the channels growing. On that note, if you like what you see on this little channel, Marika and me, please don't forget to hit the like. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Again, totally free of charge. All it does is tell YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend this little channel, Marika and me, to more like-minded people like yourselves. Let's stop and let these guys go. They're not quite on the zebra crossing. You'd have thought you could have got a thank you, but they look a bit miserable, don't they? There you go. We'll leave them at it in downtown Kato Paphos. Of course, if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? Again, the link is on our About page. Or, of course, you just Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come the landing page. You can choose to read down a little bit more about us. And, of course, a comment or two. And fingers crossed, you'll gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you, and of course to motivate us to keep on making these videos, especially for you. On top of that, you can also join us as a superstar member. It starts off at only a tenner a month. I would like to say a big shout out to one or two of the guys that do. If your name is Sir Carl, and of course there's a girl in your life called Lady Rebecca, and of course there's a young man who's wondering where his balloon is and where his chocolate ice cream is. Well, I tell you what, Viscount James, when you jet into downtown Paphos, I'll take you on my travels and I'll get you a balloon and definitely an ice cream or two. And you never know, you might want to come in the Land Cruiser when we get it. I think it's a Land Cruiser we're going to buy, by the way, for the new channel. And probably if we get a Land Cruiser, that will be called Land Cruiser and Me. Do you fancy going off-roading up in the hills above Paphos, mountain trekking, those kind of things? If you do, drop it into those comments. We're in the rear streets of the Kato Paphos Promenade, and we are now heading deep into the Paphos Harbour area. And it's pretty early, so there's not that much going on, but there are one or two people wandering around, pondering on what to do, perhaps wondering where to get that nice chilled pint of Keo, or perhaps that iced latte, or perhaps in my case that hot latte. But there's no doubt about it, it's looking lovely. The temperature, if you're curious to know, according to this Japanese car, is 32 degrees, and it's the humidity that's a little bit lower in the mornings, but of course it creeps up after lunch. But of course evening time is coming, and that's when the fun really begins in downtown Paphos. Whether you want just to sit in a bar and people watch, perhaps you want to go on a coastal pathway, perhaps if your name is Sir James and you've got a girl in your life called Lady Wendy, they might be sprinting down that pathway from the Caphilius Beach Resort into downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and hopefully they do, and hopefully they'll come and join us. That's myself and Marika at the King's Restaurant, which is this restaurant right on the left hand side, and we'll be sitting right in there waiting for you guys. Let's keep going to the rear of the harbour restaurants. Bit of information for you, around here is another car park and it's totally free of charge, but word of warning, on both sides of the roads now they've got double yellow lines, so now and again those little gumbaros on their motorbikes whiz around, and if they catch you, oh yeah, they're going to pop a little ticket on your car. And well, perhaps this one here, you never know, when he comes back he might be in for a bit of a shock. He's not the cleverest person in the world. Go on. Oh, now he wants to be all cool. Oh, go. Just go. Go, 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 go. There we are. Like I said, not the cleverest person in the world. But there we go. He looks like a nice enough lad. I like his hat, shall we say. There we go. Shame it wasn't blue. Let's keep going. As I was saying, this car park is totally free. And, of course, this is the brand new sunset viewing point that's coming up. And, of course, this is going to show you a view out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea, and, of course, the Paphos Castle. And a bit of information for you, very soon indeed now, next week, 6th and 7th of September, they're going to be having the Tbilisi Opera and Ballet. You never know. Might get a couple of tickets and we might film it. Drop in the comments. Should we do it? Should we not? You let us know. I wonder if Baroness so sweet Caroline would like to watch some pirouetting and dancing as they sing away and chitter-chatter in Georgian. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll look forward to your company again very soon indeed. Let's get this big boy lit up. Now that's a view, quite simply, worth dying for. Not bad. Tell you what, you could sit here for days, couldn't you? Just watching the boats, watching the fishermen, and watching the world go by. Thanks for watching.